Namaskar, this is Triman Sehgal. I work for these children of God whom we call animals, Mother Nature, and the most destitute and vulnerable. Now, this is my grandmother, the head of our family, who has complete faith in the Holy Scripture, Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji. This is my brother. When my grandparents were alive, fully healthy, smiling, full of life. This is my mother, myself, and my brother when they had come to Pune. You can see a family. Here, my grandfather, my grandmother, myself, and my brother, my father, and she, a very she Champa Nani, who took care of all our family my father's brothers and sisters, our family. She was a part of our family, and my father was very fond of her. She was never treated as a servant. She gave her whole self to our family. She was a part of our family, and my father loved her a lot. And if anything happened to her, my father would rush. It's my father, and I am always loved and protected by my father so much. I was cherished. I was never treated as someone different. I mean, as a girl or something in our family, where there is difference in many families, but in our family, my grandfather, parents, my grandmother, my grandfather, my father, and totally. I mean, we were one. There's no difference. It's my grandmother, my father, my brother, and myself. And you see my brother smiling, full of life, and my grandmother, myself, my mother, and here my grandfather, myself. Ours is a simple family, simple, loving family, very down to earth. I come from a very dignified and honorable family. My grandfather, first chief fire officer of Orissa, and my grandmother, very dedicated and full faith in the Holy Scripture, and very strong. My mother, a retired doctor, a government doctor, and my father, professor of history, and very noble and a very beautiful heart. Whatever today I am, because of his loving and beautiful heart, is nothing which is mine. It's all my papa's. Now I am reaching out to you all because our family has suffered so much by the neighbors, the tenants, and the servants in this area. Now I came to realize this after when I am being mentally harassed, so that our whole family is destroyed. Now my my father's elder brother, we lost him to all this mental harassment and addiction. I lost my father also, because we are all simple people, and now I realize this is a criminal conspiracy due to corruption, crime, cruelty, and addiction of the previous government. The rampant corruption and crime has caused all this by the corporator out here, and who has been in power since a long time, the previous government corporator. And since when I was in Pune, and after my grandparents passed away, my brother was mentally harassed a lot, which I realize now, because of which he went into depression, and the medication has caused him so much of problem that he's totally mentally and physically dependent on my mother. And our family life, a normal family life, has gone haywire. Now, the servants who have worked in our home, they were informers of these neighbors and tenants, which all of who got all the information of our family. Since they were not regular, and also they cheated and stole the things, we took them out. They threatened us, blackmailed us, that if they will not work, they will not allow others to work. And one family we had kept, Kunni. We thought she is a single mother with 2 children. Her husband is not working. We helped her in every way, got her children admitted to the local ashram school. Everything we did, provided all the resources and all. But she, with the greed of money and all, she cheated us. She left the work. Then we kept her sister and then her family members and all. And time and again they cheated us. They were not regular, and we were forced to take them out. And they also threatened us that if we don't vote for the previous government, they will not allow anyone to work. And they have been constantly following me, threatening and blackmailing me, blackmailing our family. Now, the other 2 workers, male workers who were working, Nihar and Rajesh. Rajesh had stayed in our home, but because he caused some problem, we took him out, and he used to just come, work and go. But with bad company and all, he got into addiction and all, and was not regular. We took him out. And Nihar has been, he's a complete addict and all, and totally dirty politics, which we told him that we are simple people, and we are working people, so no politics in our home. And we took him out because he cheated time and again. And these people have threatened us that if they don't work, they will not allow others to work. So this is it's totally a criminal conspiracy. These workers have been bribed by the neighbors and the tenants, and also they have been kept out here, given place to stay out here by the previous government and the Congress government, so that all this crime is caused. And we, a simple family, we have suffered so much. I lost my father's elder brother, who was very loving and affectionate, to all this mental harassment and addiction. Today, I, as a grandchild of my grandparents, I want justice for my father's brother, my father, our family, my brother, who was mentally harassed, and his health condition is not to the mark because of all this. And myself, I have always been a strong person, because since childhood my grandmother always encouraged us to be outgoing, not to be fearless, and to be totally bold, be it a daughter or a son. She never treated my grandparents never treated us different. We were same. In fact, daughters were always, very they took a lot of pride in daughters, and there was no difference between me and a brother, my brother, but daughters were very cherished, both by my grandparents, my father, and today, because I have been so much harassed by these tenants and neighbors and all these servants. I seek justice. I have been working since last 20 years for these children of God whom we call animals, and nurturing pure unconditional love for all life in nature in our locality by selfless service of tapas, vadhya, ishwar paridhan. Tapas meaning selfless service of love, swadhyaya means self study, inner reflection, inner cleanliness, which we say our greed, ego, everything should be clean, and ishwar paridhan, surrendering everything to Lord within, the Creator. Since I am a student of Sri B.K.S. Iyengar, by taking care of these children of God and serving them with love, I understood deeply the Patanjali Yoga Sutra as well. And whatever we say I am doing and all, that ego vanishes when we do selfless service. Swadhyaya is self-reflection, and Ishwar Paridhan is surrender to the Lord, the Creator. Now, seeing all this corruption in many NGOs and all, I have not registered a trust and all. I said, and all this I am doing with my limited resources and the support of some very loved ones. No help from any NGO, nothing. I do the feeding of these community animals, children. I am their mother and father in the locality, so that to inspire others to do this. And I have adopted many. I have rescued and adopted many community animals, cats, and senior dogs. Our home, everything is dedicated to this pure unconditional love of these children, because I used to have lot of humanity for humans, but seeing all this cheating by the servants whom I did so much, I have decided our home, everything is dedicated to pure unconditional love of these children. And since I told this, the servants and who were there, they started harming us. They poisoned many kittens. I had slyly, because I had complete faith in them, they poisoned many kittens, and so I took them out. And because of this, I have full confidence that the person Rajesh and Nihar, they have caused intentional harm to our family, and the servants who are all association of these neighbors and tenants. The neighbor Uma Nayak, who has been constantly burning garden waste and injuring many cats, because I informed the police and all, they have bribed the workers, and even Mangraj, the person, they are all Congress people and BJD people. They threatened in many ways, because of which the regular BMC people were not picking up our garbage. People spitted on my face, calling me so many names, because I work for these children of God, and also treated our family as untouchables. Now, because we are Sikhs, we are born and brought up out here, but seeing that no elder is in our family, and we are vulnerable, the neighbors out and the tenants who has been there since our home was made, to grab our property home and sabotage our work, everything. They have harassed us, bribed the workers. I demand justice from our family and these children, because we don't have a worker. Our home, everything is dedicated to pure unconditional love of these children of God, my grandparents, my parents, and all my loved ones, nurturing love, peace, health, happiness, truth, justice for all life in nature, and all my educational qualification experience I offer to the world at large, to the international organizations and also the government of India, so that when we talk about cleanliness, it is not just the physical cleanliness but the internal cleanliness, where we eradicate corruption, crime, cruelty and addiction. And this has happened in this locality. This crime and addiction is rampant in this locality, from the Jharpada to this Rasulgarh Chak, and especially our neighbors and all, because many families, simple families, who have lost their parents, this has happened. I came across a family called Buddha Raja, which is in Jharpada. His father donated the land to the community hospital dispensary in Jharpada, but the elder son and all the sons have suffered, the family has suffered, and also other family in that area, where the elder son, after the parents passed away, he was mentally harassed, and so they are targeting vulnerable people to grab the property, home, work, everything. These tenants and neighbors are responsible of sabotaging our work, right to life, work, dignity, freedom, family, a community to nurture love, peace, health, happiness, justice, ahimsa, truth for all life in nature, because they are threatening everyone who comes out here and playing dirty games. I request the government of India to, as soon as possible, take action and provide us with helper. My mother is a senior citizen, and we all the work, since I've adopted many community animals, I'm a mother and father to them. I'm doing all the work all by myself, cleaning, feeding, cooking, washing utensils, everything, and my mother also. So I request the government of India, and whatever injustice has been done to our family, my grandmother and my grandparents, since our home was made, the neighbor backside of my grandparents' home, he did some mischief, and because of which my grandparents fought case with their humble pension, and those people have harassed us and these neighbors out here. Strict action needs to be taken, and also people from any community. We are Sikhs, born and brought up out here. Our schooling has been done in Cuttack, and after that we came out here to our grandparents. I demand justice for my grandparents, my parents, and myself, my children, and all my loved ones as well. And please help us as soon as possible. We don't have a helper. It's like, we are treated as like, untouchables. And this has happened all due to the previous government, corporator, the mayor, the Congress government, to just target simple people for their dirty politics, and also targeting vulnerable people to sabotage their work, home, to grab their home, the tenant. So please take action as soon as possible. The Patanjali megastore, which is there out here, there also that home belonged to Padi uncle, who is not to be seen, and there is a big building backside of his new building which is there, which is always closed and all the windows and all. So it's the government which needs to take a strong action against all this corruption, cruelty, and crime and addiction. And addiction is rampant out here because these many kittens were poisoned and anyone whom I loved so much, a senior dog whom I used to feed, he was poisoned. And the tenant who was staying inside a home compound was taken out. After that, this has happened. He has also threatened me and created division. It's divide and rule, taking the mother, creating difference between mother and daughter. So because I'm the only person educated now, I'm educated and I was very strong to handle everything in our family. But by mentally harassing me, they have shattered me from within. I've never feared anything, but constantly threatening me in many ways. I must say that I feel now something has totally shaken within me. I demand justice as soon as possible, and we need a dedicated helper. Please help us. A dedicated helper or volunteer, anyone, to nurture love, peace, health, happiness, justice for all life in nature. Our home, everything is GurkaGhar, dedicated to my grandmother and my father, and all these children of God, my loved ones, my parents, grandparents' love, all this to pure unconditional love of these children of God and all my loved ones, teachers, kindly help us as soon as possible.